I love that winner we had in the audience. She's like using her jazz hands up there. Well, before the break, we ask you who is credited with the first exposing Texas A&M students to the arts and bringing art programs to the university. The answer is J. Wayne Stark, class of 1939. After serving in World War II, he worked for A&M for 33 years. Now there's an art gallery named after him on campus. In the latest one-tank getaway, Great Day's Courtney Parna filled up her tank and headed to College Station for an art-fueled adventure.
This trip, we're headed up 290 and onto Highway 6, College Station bound. While art may not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Aggie Land, maybe it should be.
Texas A&M has 2 fabulous art museums, and we're really hidden treasures here at A&M because within a 90-mile radius there aren't any other art museums. It all started because of a man named J. Wayne Stark, for whom these galleries are named. And he was the first director of the Memorial Student Center and started a lot of the arts programs. He felt strongly that students who were very well educated in agriculture and engineering here at A&M should broaden their horizons and study abroad, learn a foreign language, and especially get well versed in the arts. At the Stark Galleries, we have a permanent collection. It's mostly American art with a strong emphasis on Texas art and artists. But being a university and being that most of the things are donated, you'll find a little bit of everything here at Texas A&M. We also bring in a wide variety of traveling exhibitions, which we try to tie into the curriculum in some manner.
This is the funeral coat. Incredible amount of detail in each of these coats to be buried in. You work your entire life for this one article of clothing for you and your husband to be buried in.
We also have in this gallery the works of Buck Shewitz, who was another Aggie graduate. He came to A&M, started studying electrical engineering, basically almost flunked out. And then the then president, Dizelle, called Buck Shewitz's father and said, you really need to let him study something closer to art. So he went on, got a degree in architecture, went to New York City, worked in an ad agency before landing in Houston, where he and his 2 partners had a very successful ad agency where they did a lot of work for Anderson Clayton and what was then Humble Oil, which is now Exxon. And they sent him all over Texas and asked him to document the areas where they had work. So everything from the West Texas areas to the Gulf Coast, and that's what you'll see reflected in these paintings here. It's sort of like a free tour of Texas without leaving College Station.
So it's one thing to see the Monets and the Degas of the world, but to see someone from Texas, you kind of feel a little bit like you played a part a little bit.
Absolutely. And in particular, Buck Shewitz lived on campus for a while, and we have some of the original paintings. He did a suite of the buildings at Texas A&M at that time in the early 70s. So you can walk around and see what the campus looked like back then.
So we understand there's another Aggie who has donated his collection of art to the university as well.
Absolutely. Bill Runyon, was class of 1935. He collected art, glass, and paintings, and his collection's in the Forsyth Gallery on the 2nd floor of the Memorial Student Center.
Let's go check it out. So Amanda, these are beautiful pieces from the Garden of Glass. These are from Runyon?
Yes, these are pieces from Bill Runyon. He gave this collection to the university in 1989, and he gave about 1,200 pieces of glass and about 70 American paintings.
These are beautiful. So what's so special about these vases? And this, it looks like it's from a chandelier a little bit.
Well, it's actually an apeirne, so it's a decorative item that would sit on your table, and it's made from Burmese glass. And there's some other examples of pieces from Webb, this large clear vase there.
That's beautiful.
Next to you, and then some other pieces from American and English factories.
All right, well, these are gorgeous when you walk in here to the Forsyth Galleries. We're actually on the 2nd floor now, but you can't help but see these windows when you walk in. Please tell me about these.
Yes, this is a current traveling exhibition that we're hosting. It's called In Company with Angels, and it features 7 windows by Louis Comfort Tiffany, and they represent the 7 churches of Asia Minor that are mentioned in the book of Revelation in the Bible.
Those are beautiful. So those are all made of, is it stained glass?
It's
painted?
actual glass that with the color embedded in the glass. So that was sort of an innovative technique that Tiffany brought back after it hadn't been used in several hundred years.
And it's not just this, you have some amazing world-class cameo pieces as well. These are crazy. It's like millimeters of glass, and the detail is incredible.
Yeah, we have a great collection of English cameo glass that was donated by Mr. and Mrs. Runyon. So layers of glass on top of each other, and the outside layer is removed to reveal the color underneath. And so you'll see it's just, like you said, millimeters of glass that are removed with tiny little tools through hours and hours and hours of work, so that you can see things like a woman's draped dress and her hair, the curls in her hair and her eyelashes, and waves of water and animals, and just things that are so detailed in just such a tiny amount of material.
Because I think most of us are familiar with the cameo necklace and that kind of profile, but this is a whole different kind of art that I didn't even know existed.
Right, it's the same thing but on a much larger scale. So you're taking, you know, instead of just a little piece of jewelry, you're taking an entire vessel and decorating it with this removal process, and it's just amazing.
And the best part is that it's free. You don't have to have a kid that goes to A&M. You don't have to be a member of the Howdy Club. You just come here, park, and you can enjoy both the Forsyth and the Start Gallery for free. So make sure that you tell them that you saw it on KHOU and Great Day Houston when you come over here and visit Amanda and Kathy. Deborah, back to you.
The J. Wayne Start Galleries and the Forsyth Galleries are on the A&M campus. They're free and open Tuesday through Sunday, but will be closed over 4th of July weekend. For more information, you can log on to uart.tamu.edu or just go to our website. And 2 people in our audience are going home with some goodies from the Stark and Forsyth Galleries, so congratulations to you.